And we're back with another episode of what I call Boss Economics 101. Today I just wanted to talk about a rather brief topic, and that's free money. Free money. Everybody like free money. Everybody wants some money, especially if it's free. Free money. But today I want to talk about you giving free money. How do you expect to get to the next level of your life if you're giving away free money? Free money. Now, y'all know how I do. Sometimes I always like to think before I go into my little spiel, but I want everyone watching this video, if you're not a homeowner, and see this one right here is kind of for homeowners, people that's not homeowners, but maybe you are a homeowner and you're struggling in another area, but anyway, free money. So if you are not a homeowner and you rent a house, what I want you to do is I want you to calculate how many years you've been in that house. Well, first of all, it's 12 months in a year, so I want you to take your rent times 12 and times that by how many years you've been in the house. You know, some of y'all might have been in your houses 5 years, 10 years, 15 to 20 years. You might have been in your house as a tenant. And I just want to educate you. I know you already know what I'm about to say. I know you know, but see, if you're not executing it, it's like you don't know. You know, but you don't know. So I want you to come up with that figure, and I want you to write that figure down, and put that on your wall, because you done bought you a house. Especially if you done been in your house over 10 years, you done bought it. You can bill it for way less than that number that you have on the wall right there. And that's reality. And to me, that's called free money. I love free money. I'm a landlord, and if you choose to rent from me, I appreciate you. If you don't rent from me, I appreciate you. My job is to educate folks. I tell my own tenants that they should be buying houses. I ain't just trying to get paid off their hard-earned money by collecting rent, but I tell them, I educate them. You can own this house. If you want it, you can have it. You know, as long as you work hard, do what you're supposed to do. Remember the last video we talked about knowing your worth. But one thing is, you have to get to a point to where you just keep things on the surface with yourself and understand that you're giving away free money. Maybe you got a nice car outside, or some expensive jewelry, or a nice bag that you might have purchased, but do you own your own house? Do you own your own house? Do you have a car payment? Or do you own the car? You know, I know we all at different walks in life, and everyone has to do things on their time. But all I'm saying is, why throw money away in interest that you're paying the car dealership, interest that you're paying your landlord, interest that you're paying on a lot of things, when you can just own it outright and save money? That's how you get to the next stage in your life. And this one ain't even about trying to be rich or nothing. This one about trying to just be comfortable and be able to maintain without stress, and without worryation, and just always stressing about certain things. You have to keep your debts low. I said it last time, keep your debts low like Carl winds low. But you want to seek for home ownership. You want to own your car. Maybe you got to start with a Honda. Ain't nothing wrong with driving no Honda. Ain't nothing wrong with driving no Nissan. Ain't nothing wrong with driving no Kia. I don't care what kind of car you drive. I respect them all if they getting you from A to B. So why don't you start with something in your budget? That way you can pay cash for it and not have to make all these payments. All you trying to do is get A to B. When you trying to get on your feet, you just trying to get from A to B. That Lexus ain't gonna drive no better than that Honda. That Honda might be skipping and popping and everything, but you got from A to B. You being humble. You stacking your money. You saving up. Them same people who driving that Lexus and driving that Benz, guess what? In a couple years, while they got they nice ride and they still making payments on their ride, guess what? You done saved up, so now you got the new version of their ride and you don't owe nothing on it. You look at all the interest, the years of interest that you saved. You saved money because you was patient. You didn't go beyond your means. You spent the money that you was able to spend, and you wasn't trying to keep up with the Joneses. And that's what's wrong with our people. And when I say our people, we all one people, but when I say our people, I'm talking about the people that's this color like me. Sometimes we put our wants before our needs, and then we wonder why we struggle. I don't care what level you're trying to get to, it all starts with being able to budget. You have to be able to budget. And the only way you're going to be able to budget is keeping your expenses low. And you keep your expenses low by not getting in debt. We talked about that. But you got to learn how to store up. Sometimes you can't go to the club. Sometimes you can't buy jewelry. Sometimes you can't go after the nice fancy ride, man. Focus on what you can afford. Stop trying to be like everybody else. I see so many people that try to keep up with everybody else and be crying and going on and whining about bills. When you don't have to do that, just drive that Honda, drive that Nissan, drive that old pickup truck. My first car was a 1985 Honda Prelude, and y'all that know me, y'all remember that red Prelude. Oh yeah, everybody else was driving Mercedes and all that stuff. I pushed that Prelude, but guess what? I had 0 payments. It was paid for, all cash. So when some of y'all mommy and daddy was out there making those payments and working that extra shift just so you could drive that nice car, guess what? My mom ain't had to do that because my car was paid for already. Couple $1,000. It got me from A to B. It wasn't the stylish thing in the world, but guess what? The person make it stylish. You make it stylish, man. When you do your thing and you do right, people gonna see you. They gonna respect you, and that's what you got to focus on. This right here for empowerment. Empowerment only. I hope I'm empowering somebody, inspiring somebody. Come up out that debt. Come up out your failures. Remember we talked about failures? I'm touching on everything. Know your worth, everything, all my videos. Know what you stand for. You don't have to owe nobody for nothing. See, when you start owing people, you become a slave to that person or that company because you owe them. You owe them. You got to pay them back. And guess what? You're going to pay them back with extras. Is that what you want to do? Go right ahead. If that's what you want to do, go right ahead. But if you listen and you learn and you see it's not about stature with me, it's not about trying to be the best. I would love to be the best at everything I do. But you know what? If I ain't empowering my people, then I ain't doing nothing. And if you're watching this video and you got knowledge that you can be dropping on your peers, you ain't doing nothing. Tell the folk what they need to hear. Educate them. Don't worry about who gonna do this and do that and follow you. You just do what you need to do to get the word out, because guess what? The haters watch. They don't like, but they watch. They don't like, but they watch. All I want you to do is watch, baby. Even if you want to talk about the red shirt I got on and this little chain I got on that's paid for, you watch it. And when you watch, you're gonna talk, and when you talk, people gonna watch, and somebody is gonna be inspired. Job done, baby. Job done. But anyway, I ain't planning to be long-winded today, because I know sometimes, you know, when you get to watching these videos, after the first few minutes, you turn it. But I just hope your ears and your brain remember what I'm saying. Own. 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 You hear me? I can't say it again. Own. 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 Stop renting. Stop giving away free money. Stop buying all these purses that you know you can't afford with your rent money. Stop it. Don't do that. Save your money. Put that aside. Stop renting. Stop renting cars, man. Stop with all that. Start at the bottom. Work your way up. It's easy. Sometimes you got to get rid of your pride. Your pride is what make you want to go out here and get yourself in a bind. It's the pride. You got to kill that pride. Stop worrying about what people think about you. Stop worrying about what people gonna say. Be yourself. If you got to start on the bottom, hey, I remember when I was a kid, I used to wear them Wranglers out of Walmart, baby. But guess what? They got me through. Y'all remember them Wranglers at Walmart? And I ain't talking about Wranglers because I know somebody going through what I went through right now. So no disrespect to them or to what they wear. But I'm just saying I graduated from that. And back in the day, Walmart used to be a place to shop. Budget. Now I don't know what they do because I don't go there no more. But I started from the bottom. Hey, I had to rock those Cougars. Y'all remember those Cougar shoes? I had to wear those. I had to go in Family Dollar and get them flip-flops in the summertime. Oh yeah. Them $2 specials. Mama had to get me those $2 specials, but that's okay because guess what? When she bought them, we owned them. Unlike some people paying $200-300 for your child to have some new Jordans, and then you going around here, you struggling, and you talking about your light bill, but your son or your daughter got them new J's. But guess what? Just because you bought them the regular Nikes don't mean you love them less. It don't mean you love them less. Giving away free money. Put that money in a trust fund. Put it in some kind of account that'll help your child. They don't need Jordan because, listen, Jordan darn sure enough don't need them. He a billionaire. I'm just hope I'm inspiring somebody. That's what this is about. I hope I didn't offend nobody, disrespect nobody because that ain't what I'm about. I'm about empowering you. Sometimes you got to offend people to get them to wake up. To educate them, you got to offend them. So if I offended you, but you woke up, then listen, you're going to have to chalk that one up. But if you don't understand what I'm saying and you're offended, I sincerely apologize. And I ain't even that apologetic when I know I'm right. Anyway, if you like what I'm saying, if you watch this video this long, thank you for your support. Mad love. Hit that like button below, somewhere down there at the bottom. You know, I ain't no big computer person, but you can hit the like button for me. Subscribe to my channel. All I'm going to do is keep kicking facts. Like it or not, I'm going to give it to them, baby. That's why they call this YouTube. I'm the me. I'm me too. And I'm going to give it to you raw. Until we meet again, peace.